Hello YouTube. I told you guys I was gonna make some new videos, and basically this video is gonna teach you how to make a very small, well, not very small, you can pretty much make it any size you want, but I'm just gonna show you the basic way to make a incubator, a household incubator out of a cooler, an underwater tank heater, some light coverings, and a thermostat. So here we go. Ready? Basically, what you want to do is get yourself a cooler. Now, when you pick out a cooler, make sure you pick out a cooler that's going to be big enough to fit the containers that you're going to put the eggs in. You don't want to put the eggs directly in the cooler without it in the container or anything, and you want to use vermiculite. So, basically, you want to get a cooler that will fit a Rubbermaid, the lid, the whole nine, with your eggs, the whole thing, you know? So basically, just a regular empty cooler. What you're going to do, this is how you're going to set this up. You're going to take the under tank heater, alright? And you're going to take it and you're going to put it down at the bottom of the cooler. I would use a 200 watt heater to, let's say, this is a 32 quart, I think, or something like that. But just use your perception. I mean, the bigger the cooler, the more wattage you'd want. Remember, you can never have too much wattage because, again, it's being regulated by a thermostat, so you really don't have to worry about it. And after you put inside like that, okay, you lay on the bottom, you're gonna, that's where you pre-measure a hole. Right? A hole is going to go right in the back of the cooler. So you can put this inside just like that. So nothing sticks out from the top. And I'll show you it right now in the back. Just give me a second. Let me get this in here. There's one going there. There we go. Alright. See, now everything's inside, and you don't have to worry about any wires sticking out of the top. That hole is not going to really do much to anything. It's not going to affect the heat or anything. Since heat rises, that hole's pretty low on the side. Alright, so there you go. That's your basic setup. I'm going to bring this down for you a little bit. Alright, so that's it. Now it's sitting at the bottom there. What you want to do is you want to take a couple bricks, just like this, and you want to put on either side of here, no problem, just like that. Make sure the bricks are about the same size. You don't want them nice and even. You don't want them. You want one side too high or one side too low. Keep this low. It's not going to be in the way. Then you take this. It's basically like light covering. You can go to any supply shop, any hardware store, you can pick this up. It's like 20 bucks a sheet and you get a big sheet. You take it, you put it in the middle, the bottom there like that. Now, I'm not going to fill this up with water, but all you have to do is fill it up with water just so it covers the underwater heater and basically comes up halfway up the brick. Or you want to submerge the underwater heater for like maybe 2 or 3 inches or 4 inches above the heater. But again, you can keep this relatively low, so you can put higher bins in there. That's that. Next, you want a thermostat. Now a thermostat, there's different types. If you go to bigappleherp.com, you can pick up this thermostat right here. As soon as I get it out. It's about $100, $120. I think this is probably one of the best thermostats there is out there. There it is right there. If you want to read it. That's the Big Apple Herp Pro Power. And honestly, I think it's like one of the best thermostats there is. And then all you gotta do is it comes with the probe, and it comes with the plug or whatever. All you gotta do is easy. Stick the probe in through the back. Now you have the probe inside the incubator. Now since the probe is inside the incubator, you can basically adjust it. You can basically adjust it to what you want it. You know what I'm saying? Any temperature you want. It goes up to 90, almost 100 degrees. So, I mean, you want the temperature between, you want around 87, 87 and a half to keep it safe. 88 even. I stick with 88. That's the best temperature for ball pythons. But that's pretty much your basic setup. Then you can take out any, you know, any container. This doesn't necessarily fit it, but just to show you an example. Here's a Rubbermaid container. You can put, you know, some vermiculite in there with your eggs, and then there you go. This incubator is good for about, I'd say, 20 eggs, 15 to 20 eggs, depending on how you can fit it. If you can get one big Rubbermaid and just put, you can put about 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12. I say about 15 eggs. I was right, about 10 or 15 eggs you can fit in this thing comfortably. That's pretty much how you make a homemade incubator. The thing is going to cost you roughly, if you don't have a cooler already, you're looking to spend about 50 bucks for a cooler, depending on the size. This cooler right here is about $50. You're looking to spend another 20 bucks on that plastic sheet, which again, it's worth it because then you can use it to put inside the Rubbermaids to keep your eggs in the substrate up, you know, away from each other. That's how I do it. You're looking at about maybe 30 bucks for the under tank heater, depending on the size you get again. Bricks, I'm pretty sure you can get one for free. I mean, they're lying everywhere. And the thermostat is $120. There's different ones. You can get a $60 one, you can get a $30 one. But again, you want accurate temperature. You want to go with more expensive. You want to go with a nice proportional thermostat. All right. So this is just a look at building one. So now you know how to make one. Again, you can make them out of any other ones. I'll show you my next video. I'll show you my incubator, which is a fridge, and I'll show you how to make one up if you have a fridge at home. All right. So I'm gonna cut out and come back with another video. All right, fellas. Later.